Yogis. So today I'm going to do a short break time yoga session. This can be done any time of day, but I'm kind of envisioning you've been working for a while and you think you should stretch. Let's get up and stretch. This is going to be done mostly standing. So get comfortable, grab a block if you have one handy, maybe for support. I'm going to turn sideways as much of this is going to be easier to see for you. Let's find a nice comfortable standing position and take the feet, actually I'll show you this, directly under the hips and begin to ground down. So softening the bottoms of the feet, feel them spread out to the floor like wet clay you threw down. Let the outer blades of the feet relax to the floor, even weight through the heels. Maybe stretch the toes out a little bit, peel them up off of the floor and then let them settle back down. Nice, even, trusting weight. And then bringing your attention to the knees, bring some quiet through the knees, the softness, make sure they're not locked and hard. We'll send the tailbone just subtly down toward the earth, so not a huge tuck under, but just down, opening the low back will rise up through the spine. Make sure you're not arching back, so a little tuck to the front ribs and the shoulders just relaxed. Checking back in with the knees and the feet. The arms just hang at the sides. The back of the head and neck open. Let the breath flow specifically into this mid-back area to begin. We'll inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, upper chest, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Next inhale, let's pull the hands up overhead, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hands down to the knees. Take a little bend to the knees here, shoulders relaxed, and with an inhale, we'll lift into the heart, take a look up to the sky, and exhale. Draw the navel back, drop the head, pull the heart through the shoulders. Inhale and lift. Exhale and pull. Inhale, float through. Exhale and pull. If you have a lot of tightness or tension, feel free to pause with your breath at the inhale or exhale or anywhere along the cycle of this motion. Feels beneficial to you. And then we'll begin to straighten the legs, walk the hands down, and slowly release over the legs. Keep an even weight in the feet. Make sure the knees don't lock and let the head hang. Doesn't matter if your hands are reaching the floor or not. If you're uncomfortable, you can grab a block or even 2 blocks if you want some support there for your hands. But really the upper body is passive. Now take a little shake out of the head and neck, yes or no. Let that full weight hang, and then we're going to shift the weight back to the heels just subtly and begin as if you're on puppet strings, to rise up, stacking one vertebrae of the spine on top of the next, all the way up, floating the hands up overhead, grow into the heart, and maybe take a little back bend and then follow the heart forward. Quiet knees, flat back, all the way down into your forward fold, and again as if you're being pulled gently up by puppet strings. Let the spine stack, let the hands float up to the sky, grow into your heart. Little arch back, and release the hands down to the sides. I'm going to turn to face you now. Then inhale, we'll pull the hand up, interlace the fingers and press the wrist bones up to the sky, tailbone down to the earth. Centered and relaxed. That open central channel. One more deep breath in. Release the fingers and let the palms press out the side walls. Oh, such a good one if you use your hands all the way through the fingertips.
Quiet knees, quiet feet. I'm going to keep saying that. One more deep breath in, give a good press. And then wiggle out the fingers, circle out the wrists. And we'll drop that left hand down the seam of the pants, or what would be, and the right hand comes up and over, reaching through the fingertips, sinking into the right heel as you find your edge, side body opening, and draw that arc back, right hand comes down, left fingers rise up and over, good side body stretch, and make your way back. Inhale, fingers to the sky, exhale, float down. And release. This time catching opposite elbows, let yourself hang. And those of you that have taken my classes know how much I love this one. We'll roll up through the spine, take the elbows up overhead. Step the feet a little wider apart. If this feels good to your shoulders, we're going to draw with soft knees again. Big arcs, big circles. Opening into the shoulders as you move. Inhale as you rise, exhale, bring it down, sweeping around, inhale and rise, and then other direction, exhale, take it down, inhale, rise, one more time, exhale, take it down, inhale, rise, all the way up, let's release the hands. Scoot over this way just a little bit. Take a little bend to the knees. Let the hands come to tap. Tapping your mid-back kidney area as you swing. Take your eyes around to look behind you. And back to center. I'm going to turn sideways again so you can see me. Feet a little bit closer together, big toes close to touching. We're going to take the navel toward the low back and sit down into our squat, taking the arms up in line with the ears if possible. Turn the pinkies in slightly to open across the upper back. Nice, relaxed face as you work here in your chair. Three more breaths if possible. Nice and slow. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. And release the hands down as you fold. Let yourself hang. This time catching the backs of the legs. Pull yourself a little bit closer. Draw the brow, the nose in toward the legs. Lift through the hips. And again, we'll roll it up. Floating hands up overhead. Exhale. Release. So now I am going to make my way down to the floor. All the way down to the back. Hugging the knees in close. Just feel yourself connect to the earth. And taking a little rock side to side on the spine. And let's take a twist here. So if you'd like a nice, easy twist, I don't want to say that actually for all bodies. Some twists aren't easy. We're going to just drop the legs over to the left, if that is your twist choice. And if this is not feeling easy for your body, you can feel free to take a blanket or some blocks for support over to the left. Make sure your shoulders are in contact with the floor. If you want a deeper twist, you can cross the right leg over the left, stacking the shins together, and then drop the knees over to the left. Supported or unsupported. Just breathing into the the points of contact with the floor and feel gravity working on the body. If you want to deepen this twist a little bit, take a look out over the right fingers. Bring it into the neck. Stretching open the spaces between the ribs. Full body breath. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. We'll rock back to center. If your legs are crossed, uncrossing. Take a breath, reset. And then exhale, slowly dropping the legs over to the other side. So again, have blankets, block, bolster for support here, and you can just have the uncrossed legs over to the right or cross left over right and drop the shins over. Sometimes I need to take the toes down and a little shift of the hips to find the right placement for my hips. Taking a look out over the left fingers if possible. And just release the shoulders back. Bringing out the body here in our twist. Slow the breath. Again, inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. And we'll start to make our way back to center. And let's take the feet about hip width apart, a little wider. And windshield wipe out the legs, releasing the low back. Relaxing after that twist we just took. Back to center, let's catch either the shins and take a little rock side to side, or the outer blades of the feet for a full happy baby. Drawing the knees down. And relax the back. Let the neck soften and throat quiet. The eyes settle back. Rolling across the spine. And hopefully you have just a minute for a Shavasana. Taking the legs out long. Move this blanket. If you want to get a blanket on top of you or a sweatshirt or some socks as you rest, feel free. Taking the palms up, walk the shoulders down away from the ears. Let yourself settle. The jaw relaxed, the tongue relaxed, the whole face quiet. Muscles of the body hang from the bones. No resistance, no tension. Allow your mind to be empty. Any busy thoughts, let them just roll by like clouds. Let the body be empty. The breath come naturally. Feel yourself deepening, sinking, settling back into the floor. Almost a floating sensation as you sink. Take your time. Bring awareness back now through the breath. Just a little quiet, absorbing our stretches. Let the breath bring gentle motion back to the fingers and toes. Let the head rock a little side to side. We'll work the knees in toward the body. Roll over to one side and very gently pressing your way back up. Let's find a comfortable seated position, bringing the hands gently to the knees. The eyes closed. moment to absorb that restfulness. Floating hands to the heart. A deep inhale to Om. Thank you all so much.